Hello, and welcome to this engaging journey through The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. If you've ever felt trapped by your thoughts, weighed down by the past, or anxious about the future, this book is a beacon of hope. Eckhart Tolle, a spiritual teacher who experienced a profound awakening after years of depression, shares timeless wisdom to guide you towards spiritual enlightenment. It's not about religion or dogma. It's about discovering the power of the present moment, the now, as the key to true freedom and joy. Tolle's message is simple yet transformative. Most of our suffering comes from identifying with the mind, which keeps us stuck in time. By shifting our awareness to the present, we can access our deeper self, the essence of being, and live with peace, creativity, and vitality. This summary will take you chapter by chapter, so you can apply these teachings in your daily life. Think of it as a gentle guide, inviting you to pause and reflect along the way. As we dive in, remember, the goal isn't just to understand these concepts intellectually but to experience them. Introduction: the origin of this book and the truth that is within you. In the introduction, Tolle shares his personal story, which sets the foundation for the entire book. Until his 30th year, he lived in constant anxiety and suicidal depression. One night, overwhelmed by dread, he had a pivotal thought: I cannot live with myself any longer. This led him to question who the I and myself really were. In that moment, his mind stopped, and he was drawn into a void, followed by a profound awakening the next morning. He experienced the world as fresh and alive, filled with beauty and peace. For months, he lived in uninterrupted bliss, realizing that nothing external could add to what he already had inside. Years later, after studying spiritual texts, he understood this as enlightenment, the disidentification from the unhappy self, which is a mind-made fiction. This shift happened when intense suffering forced his consciousness to withdraw from the mind. Tolle explains that the book arose from questions asked during his teachings with individuals and groups over 10 years. It's in a question-and-answer format to mirror real conversations. He emphasizes that the book's essence is to point to the truth within you, not as information, but as an invitation to experience it. The dialogues alternate between exposing what's false in you, unconsciousness and dysfunction, and guiding you to free yourself from the mind's enslavement. He warns, don't read with the mind alone. Watch for a feeling response, a sense of recognition. Words like being and presence may not be clear at first, just keep going. The mind wants to categorize, but this teaching is about direct experience. Tolle quotes ancient teachings to reveal their deeper meaning, reminding us there's only one spiritual teaching in essence. The book is a restatement for our time, drawn from inner experience, not theory. Imagine, you're not just hearing words, you're being drawn into presence. Feel that inner aliveness now. That's the truth Tolle points to. Chapter 1. You are not your mind. Chapter 1 hits hard with a fundamental truth. You are not your mind. The greatest obstacle to enlightenment is identification with the mind, which creates compulsive thinking and a false sense of self. Tolle starts with a parable of a beggar sitting on a box filled with gold, unaware of his wealth, just like us sitting on our inner essence without knowing it. Enlightenment is your natural state of oneness with being, but the mind's chatter blocks it. The mind turns everything into problems, but in reality, you are the spacious awareness behind the thoughts. To free yourself from the mind, start watching the thinker. When you notice a voice in your head judging or complaining, step back and observe it. This creates a gap in the mental stream, a moment of no mind, leading to inner peace. With practice, these gaps grow, and you realize thoughts are not who you are, they're just passing events. Tolle explains enlightenment as rising above thought. Thinking is a tool for practical purposes, but most of it is repetitive and useless, rooted in fear. The ego thrives on constant thinking to maintain its illusion of control, ignoring the now. Emotions are the body's reaction to the mind. Negative emotions like anger or fear reflect mental patterns. By observing emotions without judgment, you disidentify from them. The more you identify with thinking, the stronger the emotional charge, leading to pain. Positive emotions like joy are glimpses of your natural state, but true peace lies beyond them. Key takeaway: practice watching your thoughts and feelings. Ask, what's going on inside me? This simple act awakens you from the mind's grip and reveals the joy of being. As Tolle says, the beginning of freedom is the realization that you are not the thinker. Isn't it liberating to know you're not your endless thoughts? Try it now. Observe the next thought that arises. Feel that space? Chapter 2, Consciousness, the Way Out of Pain. In Chapter 2, Tolle teaches that consciousness is the way out of pain. Pain is created by resistance to what is, and the mind habitually denies the now. Create no more pain in the present by accepting what is. The mind seeks to escape the present through past regrets or future anxieties, but suffering only exists in time. Say yes to life and watch unhappiness dissolve. Past pain lingers as the pain body, an energy field of accumulated emotional pain. It feeds on negativity and can take over, making you relive old hurts. The pain body has dormant and active modes. When active, it triggers anger or depression. Women may experience it more during menstruation due to hormonal shifts. Ego identification with the pain body keeps it alive. The origin of fear is the ego's fear of death, the annihilation of its false self. The ego searches for wholeness in external things, but true wholeness is in being, not form. To dissolve the pain body, observe it without judgment. Recognize when it's active, feel its energy, and stay present as the watcher. This severs the link between the pain body and your thoughts, transmuting pain into consciousness. Forgiveness is key. Let go of grievances, as they're mind-made illusions. Guide yourself. Next time pain arises, breathe into it and say, "This is the pain body." Watch it lose power. Remember, you're not the pain, you're the awareness behind it. Chapter 3, Moving Deeply into the Now. Chapter 3 invites you to move deeply into the now, the key to the spiritual dimension. Don't seek yourself in the mind. It's a delusion of time. End the delusion of time by realizing nothing exists outside the now. Past and future are mind constructs. The now is all there is. The key to the spiritual dimension is presence, pure consciousness beyond thought. Access the power of the now by letting go of psychological time, which is mind-made and causes insanity. Negativity and suffering have their roots in time. Without time, no problems. Find the life underneath your life situation. Your life is being. Your life situation is circumstances. Problems are illusions of the mind. In the now, they're just situations to handle or accept. This is a quantum leap in consciousness evolution. The joy of being arises when you live in the now, free from mind dominance. Feel it. Stop thinking and sense the aliveness in your body. That's the joy Tolle describes. Simple, profound, and always available. Ask yourself, what's my problem right now? If you're fully present, there's none. Practice this and watch your life transform. Chapter 4, Mind Strategies for Avoiding the Now. Chapter 4 exposes mind strategies for avoiding the now, the core delusion of losing presence. Ordinary unconsciousness is habitual resistance to what is, creating unease. Deep unconsciousness is intense pain when the ego is threatened. What are people seeking? Wholeness, but the ego looks in the future. Dissolve ordinary unconsciousness by making it conscious. Freedom from unhappiness comes from being totally in the now. The inner purpose of your life's journey is awakening. The outer is secondary. The past can't survive in your presence. Drop negativity by observing it without judgment. Wherever you are, be there totally, accept, change, or leave situations without resistance. Tolle guides. If unhappy, ask if you're denying the now. Honor the present and joy flows. This chapter reminds us, the now is not a problem. The mind makes it one. Chapter 5, The State of Presence. Chapter 5 explores the state of presence, not what you think it is. Presence is pure consciousness beyond thought. Experiment. Wait for your next thought. That alert waiting is presence. The esoteric meaning of waiting is being fully alert in the now. Beauty arises in the stillness of presence. Nature's essence shines when you're present. Realizing pure consciousness means merging subject and object. Practice. Close your eyes, be still, and feel presence. It's not intellectual, it's being. Chapter 6, The Inner Body. Chapter 6 focuses on the inner body. Being is your deepest self. Look beyond words. The body is a portal to being. Find your invisible, indestructible reality by feeling the inner energy field. Connect with the inner body by focusing attention within. Feel the aliveness in your hands, then the whole body. This is transformation through the body. Have deep roots within. Inhabit the body to stay present. Before entering, forgive lingering emotions. The inner body links you to the unmanifested, slowing aging and strengthening immunity. Let the breath take you into the body. Use mind creatively by combining it with inner awareness. The art of listening is presence while hearing others. Guide. Flood your body with consciousness daily. Feel the life energy. It's your link to eternal being. Chapter 7. Portals into the unmanifested. Chapter 7 reveals portals into the unmanifested. Going deeply into the body is one. The source of chi is the inner energy field. Dreamless sleep connects you to the unmanifested. Other portals: silence, space, true nature of space and time, conscious death. Practice presence to access these portals. The unmanifested is the source of all form. Entering it brings peace. Tolle encourages: listen to silence between sounds. Feel space around objects. This dissolves the illusion of separation. Chapter 8. Enlightened relationships. Chapter 8 discusses enlightened relationships. Enter the now from wherever you are. Love/hate relationships stem from ego. Addiction and search for wholeness are mind-made. From addictive to enlightened relationships, use them as spiritual practice. Women are closer to enlightenment due to the collective female pain body. Dissolve it by presence. Give up the relationship with yourself. End self-judgment. Relationships guide awakening. Accept the other as they are or leave without negativity. Presence turns relationships into love. Chapter 9. Beyond happiness and unhappiness there is peace. Chapter 9 teaches peace beyond happiness and unhappiness. The higher good is beyond good and bad. End your life drama by accepting impermanence. Use and relinquish negativity. Observe it. The nature of compassion is presence with suffering. Toward a different order of reality, shift from mind to being. Peace is your natural state. Happiness is fleeting, but peace endures in the now. Chapter 10. The meaning of surrender. The final chapter explores surrender, acceptance of the now. From mind energy to spiritual energy, surrender in relationships, transforming illness into enlightenment. When disaster strikes, surrender turns suffering into peace. The way of the cross is accepting the present. The power to choose is in the now. Surrender is not resignation. It's alignment with life, leading to joy. We've reached the end of our summary of the power of now. Eckhart Tolle's teachings remind us that enlightenment is not a distant goal but a shift to presence right here, right now. By disidentifying from the mind, inhabiting the body, and surrendering to the now, you can free yourself from pain and discover the joy of being. Take these ideas into your life. Practice presence daily. Observe your thoughts. Feel your inner body. The transformation is gradual but profound. If this resonates, read the book for deeper insights. It's a lifelong companion. Thank you for joining this journey. Remember, the power is in the now. Be present, be free. Until next time, stay in the moment.